Just a quick heads up, just because we're in the adult chat, we're in the middle of, meetings going on, so the privileges that are allowed in adult chat aren't active right now, because I don't feel like moving everybody up. And also, if you're in World v World or Dungeon or anything, keep the information in squad chat, party chat. And try and keep this short, because we don't have a big crowd like we usually do. First off, let's give congratulations to our 3 new officers and new junior officer. That's Ginger, Toy, and Surge were promoted to officer, and Dirty was promoted to junior officer. So make sure to congratulate them when you see them and everything.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
In about 2 weeks, maybe a week, we will be doing another junior officer application. But this time we're only going to take 2 people. So we're going to go through the results, and we're going to go, through the application results, I mean. Then we're going to interview everybody, and then the top 2 people are going to be promoted that we feel are the top 2. So if you are interested in being an officer, keep a lookout for when we make the announcement that officer applications are now open. And more PvP news. We're going to start preparing for our January guild event, which will be hide and seek. And basically how it's going to work is we're going to have one person hiding somewhere in the world, and we'll give you guys clues to find them. And if you find them, you'll win prizes. If you don't, you'll have to wait until the next round. Depending on how many prizes we have and how many people are participating, will determine how many rounds there are. Those people that competed in our last guild event know that I like to give away big prizes. And they can attest to how big the prizes were for the winners of the guild event. With that in mind, we are starting our donation drive again for this guild event. I would like to get up to about 200 gold in the guild bank and 100 ecto. We're currently at 40 gold and we need 160 more. And I think we're at 74 ectos. We need 26 more ectos. If we can get more than that, that's great, but our goal is 200 gold and 100 ectos. And, whatever, like if you come across an exotic or something, or a rare, feel free to donate those too. We have a big stock of miniatures to give away. So I'm going to be starting just some random trivia whenever I feel like it to give away those miniatures. So if you'd like, if you would like to win a mini, just keep a lookout when I say, when I'll shout out like random trivia time or something like that. And correct answer wins the mini. And you can take a look at the guild bank to see how many are in there, and we have a lot, so the trivia will happen a lot. There was something, I forgot to write it down in my notes. I have it on the forums. Oh yeah, I started an event that's exclusive to the forums on the website. If you go to the website now, you can look and see that there are pictures of characters on the side screen. And we're starting a contest now called the Side Image Contest, where you post your pictures of your characters in a high quality screenshot on the forum. with the proper spoiler tags, which you can find information for that in the forum. If you post a picture without a spoiler tag, I'm going to delete the post, because this is going to be a really image heavy thread and we don't need that to happen. Because with spoilers, it keeps everything nice and condensed. But post your funny pictures of your characters, or awesome pictures, you know, and they may be put up on the sidebar. And you can see the first one to have a cool picture put up is Hylet with his thief. And then in the bottom right corner on the website, you can see Rushlock, which is my warrior holding a cock in his hand. Ha. So yeah, it's just another guild participation thing. You know, you if you would like your character to have a chance at showing up on the front page of the guild website, participate in that. And I will be right back 1 second. Okay, officers, donation drive, hide and seek. We're looking for more event ideas. If you have an event idea, you can send a mail to one of the officers or post a forum thread about it, or send a message on the website to me or one of the officers. We start preparing for the events about a month in advance in terms of planning them out and everything. So if we like your event, we could potentially use it as a guild event. Well, more like a guild sponsored event, because if you guys have event ideas that you have worked out and stuff and you know how to run, you're more than welcome to run it. But if you get a guild sponsored event, that means the guild will give you some rewards to give out and stuff. That way you don't have to fund it yourself. We have started guild D&D. We use this neat little website called roll20.net. And it basically creates a virtual table for us to play pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons. If you are interested, there's a thread on the forums. I'll sticky it for people, so that's it, so that it is at the top, and you can see. Just give us a shout out on there if you're interested, and we'll get a hold of you next time we do D&D. And a second donation drive that I would like to start is a character fund, or a character fund for the guild to start supplying new characters with gear for dungeons and stuff. We've all seen our fair share of failed dungeon runs, and people are on characters that aren't geared enough, or they don't have a character that would be better suited for it. And we would like to help you guys out with that. For this fund, there's if you guys don't know, there's 3 different guild banks that we have that you can donate money. Our main guild bank that we use for the money is the very top one, which is the It's just a guild bank, I believe. It might be called Treasure Trove. I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it's the guild stash. That's where, for the guild events and stuff, that's where you'll see our fundage for a guild event. For gearing up characters, if you would like to donate, and we really need donations, probably get up to about 20 gold, and that'll get us fairly good. Donate to the Treasure Trove, and you'll see a separate deposit and withdraw for the Treasure Trove. And if you come across any items that are good, like any exotic dungeon statted items, which would be like knights, soldiers, magi, cleric, that are level 80, donate them to the guild if you don't have a use for them. If you're going to salvage them for ectos or sell it, you know, just think that our guild members will be better off if they have exotics, and your donation would really help. With our influence, I think I said this last time, but I just want to reiterate it again. We're kind of waiting to see what happens with guild halls before we spend that influence. If guild halls are purchased with influence, like all the other guild upgrades are, then we're set, and that's what we're going to spend the influence on. But if you need to buy guild halls with money, then that influence will just burn that influence out on upgrades in the next patch. So when they release their details about the January, February, and March patches, that's when we'll know what we're gonna do with it. But for now, we're just gonna let that influence steadily grow. And we have been doing the PvE perk, and I can't set an exact time for when they're going to be done, because they finish at different time every week. So just keep a lookout. You'll see a little flash, and if you hover over the shield on the UI bar up in the top left, which is the guild, you can see the perks that are active there. It shows you a list of all the perks. And we'll give a shout out when all the PvE perks are active. And usually when that time happens, we plant karma banners in Lion's Arch in front of the bank. So if you're looking for karma, you know, to get the most out of it, wait for the PvE perk from the guild and the banner before you pop your jugs or anything.
Talk to you later.
And that's about everything on my list. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on the event that was coming in January, and that we're taking donations for it. Spread the word. I don't have an exact date for it. School's starting for everybody, so I'm gonna try and work around school schedules so that we can do it on the best day. And just like our first guild event, we're probably going to schedule it on 2 days. That way, if you miss the first day, you can participate again on the second day. I'm now gonna, I'll open the floor to everybody. If you have anything, now's the time to say it.
Rush, I just wanted to point out that if we want to get a second game going, I could run a game, especially for like new players that just want to learn. I could definitely run a couple one-offs and give people the idea of, you know, how the generals, the basics work.
Yeah, if we get enough people interested, we could set that up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in D&D, the program that we use, well, it's not really a program, it's a website. It's called the Roll20, and those of us that were in there last time can attest to how awesome that thing is.
Yes, very.
And the character sheets that we use make everything concise, and literally all you do is you just put in your numbers and your stats and your facts about your character and all that stuff, and it'll automatically take care of everything for you. It does all the math for you. If no one else has anything to add, then that's me.
Well, I do have
Remember
something.
to spread the word about the random trivia that we're starting and the donation drive and hide and seek. You know, congratulate the new officers and stuff. Let everyone know that if they're interested in being an officer, that we are opening the officer applications again, but we're only going to pick 2. So you have to bring your A game to the interviews when we interview. And I know a lot of people are starting to get really burned out on the game because there's no new content in it. So we're trying to run more guild events to keep you active and stuff. We can't. I mean, if I could put the content out there, I would, but ArenaNet controls that, and they're hella slow on it. So until new content comes, we're doing the best we can.
I would like to remind members that there are really awesome events that are starting to. Please, no echo. That there are awesome events that are starting to form on the guild forums, like fashion contests, the scavenger hunts, and the jackalope runs. Please focus just a little bit, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of your time to check that out, and comment, register, sign up, whatever. Just so we know how many people are interested in it. Let's see. Rush is looking to interview people for his article. Send out,
No, I've already chosen my people.
Oh, okay. I wanted to encourage people to help you out on that, but since you already closed it, all right. Now, Arcanade has made this awesome guild membership and you thread that each one of you, even if you're an old member, should check out. It details everything that we expect from you, and it provides answers to many of your questions that you might have on the daily. Added to that, this year, since I only have 2 classes this semester, on 2 days on this semester that I'm busy with classes, I'll be checking with roster. So that means everybody has been already listed that is currently in the guild, and we will be checking if murder, kill. We will be checking if you server hop, how long you've server hopped, and there we will warn you once. But if you take like a month, it's not gonna happen again. If you take like a month, like 2 weeks maybe, and you server hop to another server to complete your map or whatever the case is, you only have 1 week. That's it. unless you talk to an officer and they renew it in the officer roster list, because it's getting out of hand and it had to be said. Um, People, you've seen house cleaning, so you'll see officers list kick for people, and if you are kicked accidentally because you server hopped but you came back, you just let one of us know and we'll invite you, just like Rush said on the last guild meeting before this one on December. All guild meetings informations will be listed in the guild meeting thread. If you missed a guild meeting, the information will be there. Videos might delay because of YouTube's new Java uploader, but there is no excuse for not missing a meeting or not being well informed. This is just a suggestion that I made.
Let me cut in here real quick. We recently, I kicked a guy because he didn't meet the age requirement. Just a heads up to officers and members and stuff that we're not lax on that. It's just like you're not going to be able to buy a beer in the United States unless you're 21. You're not getting in this guild unless you're 17. So if I find out that someone lied about their age or anything, then it's an automatic boot from the guild. We don't have many rules in the guild. We're very lax, but the rules that we do have, we do enforce. And I want to reiterate the server hopping thing. We'll give you a week if it's for exploration or something, for like World v World exploration. But if you're off after a week and you haven't come back, like you went from one world and then to another world that wasn't Fort Aspenwood, you may be kicked. So just keep that in mind. We don't joke around when we say that we might kick you.
Here's a suggestion that I've been throwing out in Alkanade's thread that I would like to see, because I already have 2 level 80s, and my other characters already have their WvW maps completed. And so the point that I'm trying to make here is that you don't have to server hop in order to finish your map exploration completion. But in the likely case that you server hop into a map that we're competing against, aka our enemy, and I see an echoey in the guild that is in WvW aiding the enemy, I'm gonna be mad. Especially since I'm a commander instructing 4 Aspenwood Zergies to kill our enemy. So my suggestion to you, to not get into any commander's bad side or any officer's bad side, is to provide tactical warfare spying. If you're going to be in the Otherworld map for whatever reason, within your week of map exploration, we would like information from the enemy. It's tactical warfare. In the coming of months, when they actually implement guesting, I hope that I don't see anybody spend more than a week at another server unless we all move to or choose to move to another server, because this is exclusive for Aspenwood Guild unless told otherwise. With that, all that said, that's all I wanted to point out. We have donations, roster changes, fundraisers, contests, and in the coming of weeks, when Rush and the others have a good class schedule, I'll work out the second tournament somewhere along those lines, because there will be a second tournament for gems and stuff. But that's like later on. All right. If anybody has anything else to throw on the table, do so. I'm done.
I think that's everything. We're gonna be in World World tonight, so you can join the guild in World World for your monthly kills or just to fuck around. I don't want to say fuck around in the sense that you don't have to listen to orders or anything, but I just mean fuck around as in have fun.
The two can mutually exist, I'm convinced of.
Our guys are in the IOJ borderland right now. I think Bear and Strafe are leading. So you can head to the IOJ borderland to join them.
It's less leading, more is guiding. We're just basically zerging and just trying to get some kills. And try to deny IOJ as many points as we can, because I think we have an opportunity this week to kind of bump ourselves up in rank and maybe change map positions. That'd be nice.
We just lost a portion of map while we were in the meeting. Crap.
It's not a big deal, Bear.
Yeah.
Let's take this supply camp back.
Yeah, let's careful
Well,
with
you've been AFK, I've been running around killing
yeah,
them.
careful with the blue tower. Everybody head to Red Veil if you're going to come and join us.
Oh god.
Niners are ahead there, Vera. What are your Packers gonna?
Yeah, we get the ball back second half too. Plus, it's still 5 minutes. Rodgers can put up like 21 in 5 minutes. I was gonna say I'll be back after the game. If you guys are on tonight, still in World vs. World or something.
We'll be here.
Right on. Yep, I'll catch y'all later.
God, I wish these people would stop running around the front. Seems like people
Stop running
forget we
around
have
the
these
what?
tunnels in the back. Well, Red Veil's under attack and they're running into the forces, although it looks like we're pushing them back.
So much easier to jump over the top on my engineer. I can just like jump shot, but I have to do this fucking the hard way on my warrior.
Well, you can run around the back without even ever being attacked.
Yeah, I just jumped over
There's
the
a
ledge up
tunnel
here.
to the left.
We can get on top of the wall without even ever engaging. Des was following me up as well. I'm trying to push him off this wall.
I forgot, we're not blue. No. Sadly. Do we have more than one party? I don't know. It's annoying being in a squad and not being able to see anyone. It's like frustrating.
Yeah, I really wish
Like,
they'd
where are you guys? No, nobody was with Bear before when I was near him. I didn't see anyone else. Maybe that was just because the meeting was happening.
I'm with Riku and Bear. Yeah, they're all near each other.
Okay. Oh, I'm coming back that way.
IOJ Zerg on Red Veil, coming out. These are tanky groups. We might not be able to hold out.
Well, IOG's waking up, but
Yeah.
there's not much we can do.
I just ran through the ILJ Zerg in Red Veil. Got to the bay. Oh, they finally made the pop rifles pop. And I'm definitely fucking getting that on my warrior. You know, we could all head back to the waypoint and hit him from behind. If we take the tunnel behind, where your nom is.